Well, good morning guys. In case you haven't already noticed, we are on Larford Lakes. Very rare. Me and my brother have managed to get the same days off in the week, so it was only right. We haven't been out for ages, and the fact of trying to get on places now since the lockdown was lifted and this 5-mile radius where you can travel has been horrendous trying to get on places because it's just absolutely rammo. Every man and his dog's on there. So knowing we had the same time off in the week, we just thought, you know what, let's get out, get onto somewhere. And luckily enough, we were, I think there was only like 3 people on here when we got here this morning. A couple hours have turned up, but hopefully it can be a productive day on here for us. If not, just glad to be out on the bank. So we're at Larford Lakes. For anyone that don't know, obviously check them all out. They've got a Facebook page. Just pre-warn you though, the prices have gone up, so if you haven't been for a while, it is now £10 a rod. So just to give you an heads up, because we made that mistake coming here this morning. Luckily enough, had a few extra pennies in the old wallet, so I didn't come here with just the usual £18 for the 2 rods. You can fish the 3 rods here, but like I say, it's per rod. And there's a little lake behind us, and I've just been nosing because they've been boshing all morning. We've got like this little match lake behind us. But I tell you, you can have some fun standing there in the margins watching the little carp mooching about. There's been a few boshing here anyway, so hopefully, fingers crossed, we can have a very productive day on here. And anyone else that does come here, if you haven't been here before, make sure you bring plenty of either jungle spray or whatever spray that you use for the insects, because there's absolutely loads of them. They're a nightmare, excuse me. Let's go and have a nose. Should we go up and say hello to my big bro?
Still rigging.
Still rigging up, but here he is. You have the joys of our ugly mushies for the day.
Well, yeah, bit the same really. I mean, haven't been able to get out, what with work and commitments and things like that. But yeah, we're out. Managed to get the same days off,
which is very rare.
Yeah,
it's so that rare. It's like finding rocking or shit.
I don't know if he's already said. Probably has. We are out at Larford Lakes. We've just been watching the page for the last couple of weeks, and it was a bit of a hit and miss last night. Few places in the hat, and this got pulled out 3 times, so we said, right, we'll jump on it for the day. But we're here, we'll make the most of it and just crack on. I hope everybody out there's doing good, getting out on the banks. Remember, keep liking, sharing the page. Don't be shy to throw a few photos in. You know, as I keep telling you around stage, we will post them, we will get round to doing them, but unfortunately, due to all the commitments and things like that, what we've just gone through, you know, things are starting to get back to an ease now, and yeah, we're back on track.
So all we can say on that is we'll keep you posted throughout the session. So hopefully, guys, next time we see you, either me or the big bro will be holding a fish. Catch up with you later. Looks like there's a small film crew on the match lake today. Let's have a zoom in so you can see them. Guys just landed one not so long ago. Sorry guys, hold this camera a bit still. Yeah, the guys, I don't know where it's gone now. Just trying to have a look, see whether the cameras. They just had a water camera down one of the margins. But there's some sort of film crew. And he ain't doing too bad actually, he's knocking them out on the old match lake. Update, still nothing, but it's still only early as well. The boshing about anyway. Match Lake's starting to get a bit busier now, so I'm just gonna have a nose, a little walk up to my brother because he's just put the kettle on. So making little bro a cup of tea. So what are you saying, bruv?
I'm saying
feeling confident with the way that they're boshing about. I'd say hopefully, I mean it's still early and we've only been here just over about an hour and a half. if that. So it's still pretty early. We're going to stick it out right to the death. I mean, the guy did say it does close at 5:30, so he said as long as you're off for 5:30, so we give it right to the last knockings and just keep it as just the rods are out. Then hopefully, fingers crossed, we can have a few fish. But like I keep saying, if not, oh well. It just feels nice to actually get on somewhere where it's not absolutely rammed, or like Stanwicks where we went to the other week. Hour and a half we waited for a peg on there. It was unreal. And then when we was packing up in the morning, no sooner was our bivvies down, there was bivvies up. So it is nice to just get on somewhere and not have to rush about, have a nose about. I mean, we walked up and down this morning for a good 20 minutes, having a little bit of nose about, and we settled on the 2 pegs which was on because we got a lot of water. I mean, there is no one at all up there beyond my brother, and there is absolutely no one up there beyond me. So we got a lot of water in front of us, as you can see behind. So hopefully, fingers crossed, we can get some fish for the page. If not, like I say guys, thanks to everyone that keeps liking, sharing. It's been sharing on other carp fishing forums and stuff. Do appreciate it. So as my brother said earlier, if you do want to post any pictures or anything on our page, do so and we'll give you a shout out. So keep you updated shortly guys. Until then, see you guys in a bit.
Right, and guys, as you're aware, yeah, we're on Larford, and we've been into the session now for about 2 hours. Still nothing at the moment. There is fish boshing everywhere at the moment. Adam's obviously just a little bit down here, just having a nose. A lot of fish crashing in the edges, which is obviously, you know, this time of year expected. But again, as I said, I'm out there around about what, 40-50 yards. I've put a bit of spud out and things, some pellets, some crushed boilies and things like that. Don't get me wrong, I'm having little bleeps, but nothing on the bank as yet. So I may go to a zig rig in a minute. I think personally, honestly, with this slight heat, there's a lot of fish showing. So that's telling me to jump onto a zig and give a zig rig a go. But I'll keep you posted on that one, and obviously I'll let you know as we go along. Obviously, again, yeah. So to whoever's out there, you know, keep up the hard work, keep fishing, drop us a line, keep liking, keep posting, and you know, again, we're all there. That was myself then. A lot of liners, so I know I've got fish out there. I know I have. It's just a case of them just getting that hook in the mouth and tearing off. And I hope to obviously have a picture soon for you. But I don't mean to be rude. I'm going to leave you with Adam for 5 because obviously I've got a few bits and bobs I want to try and do at the moment. And I'll give you a quick zoom on it when I'm done. Speak to you in a sec.
Right guys, there ain't really much more to say. I mean, obviously my brother's probably just run you through a few things. I just went for a nose down one of the margins because I noticed earlier there was a bit of a commotion down there, so I just thought I'd go and have a little bit of a nose about. Stood back a little bit thinking if there was a couple of fish in the area, I would walk the rod down there and just drop it on their nose. But I think, to be honest with you, it might have been a grebe or a couple of them, because we've noticed there is a few of them on here and they just keep, I don't know if it's mating season for them or anything, but they keep, like, seem to be chasing each other, and they are being a bit of a nose, to be honest. But apart from that, hopefully guys, we can, before the day's out, we can have a couple of fish or even a fish for this vlog. Like I say, I don't know what my brother's talked you through just about the situation of where the distance he's fishing, but on one of my rods, I'm 10 wraps out and I'm fishing in 6 foot of water, and I've got that on a pop-up rig. I have got the third rod set up because we all know what it's like. You can, like I said previously, you can use 3 rods here, but I've just chose to use the 2. And if I do end up having a fish on one of my rods, then I have got a spare rod there ready to flick straight back out onto the spot. So hopefully, fingers crossed guys, it will work for us today. If not, who cares, because we're out on the bank and you've got to be in it to win it. So I'm going to love and leave you guys, and I will catch up with you shortly. See you guys shortly. Well guys, thankfully we've got a fish for the vlog. Not massive, so roughly around about £11 if you're lucky. But it's a beautiful little common, taken on a PB. Wafter from the DNA baits range. To be fair, moving on to sort of like a matchman sort of tactic for late in the afternoon now. It's just coming to about 2:30. It's got a bit of a manky mouth, so we're going to treat it now with the propolis. But as I say, it's just getting to about 2:30, so I thought I'd cheat. Try and use the old matchman tactic and fish down the margins, and thankfully it's gone off. So hopefully with about an hour and a half, 2 hours to go before we start packing up, we can get a few more on the bank, which would be nice for this session. But like I say, it's what we came for. It's a fish, and you want to know the best of it. My brother just went for a walk up there, and it was his rod that went off, but it was me that landed it. So it's a team effort in all. We'll call it a team effort. It was his rod, me landing it. So we're going to slip this one back now after it's been treated, but we'll get it back up for the camera. Let's see, lovely little common. Absolutely beautiful. That'll be nice in a few years' time when it's put a bit more pounds on. So you slip this one back and hopefully get some more before we go.
Well then guys, it's come to the end of the session. As you're all aware, obviously I went to get the van to obviously load up, well, slowly start packing away, and while I was gone, obviously my rod tore off, and obviously Adam struck into the fish, so fair play to him. So nice little comments during the session. It's been hard all day long, to be fair. Even the matchmen have been saying it's been hard and stuff, so we've given it the best we can. I think, to be quite honest with you, this heat is obviously switching them off now, and a lot of the fish in the match pool are showing signs of spawning. So anybody else who's thinking about coming out here, best of luck to you.
I would say I'd ring first and just double check to make sure they're not spawning, because they are showing signs of getting ready to.
I mean, obviously I was watching them earlier on in that match pool there, and they're rolling on top of each other constantly. So, but as I say, it's come to the end, so it's one of them. We've wrapped, we've packed, and apart from that, yeah, I wish you all the best. You know, anybody else that's out there, as I keep saying for all these vlogs, keep posting, keep sharing, keep asking, whatever you want, and if I can answer them, I will do.
Also, on that note, guys, if there's anyone out there that wants to do some friendly matches and we can try and organise it, or try and organise some little socials, if they're all local and stuff and everyone can get to them, then we'll try and get something sorted. But we're always up for a friendly match, and whether it's a singles or doubles or whatever. But I'm just game. I'm just glad to get out on the bank. Like I say, I've enjoyed it being out today, and we've actually been waiting a hell of a long time actually to get this, what me and my brother are actually holding in our hands now, in our vlogs. It was a Christmas present off our parents. We didn't know nothing about it. It was completely out of the blue and a surprise, and to be fair, we can't wait to get out in the bank and start getting some pictures and some fish in with that in the background. And if we can hold it up a little bit closer to the camera so you guys can see it, that'll be our banner. So a couple of socials that we will, hopefully, lockdown permitting, and we don't go into another one, that we've been invited onto, this banner will be in the background so everyone can know just exactly who we are and when we are in a bank. So we're not going out there to be the next Corda, Fox, Avid, or you, whatever you want to, like the fishing tackle companies that are out there. We're just two brothers that started something for a bit of fun that we enjoy out on the bank. And like I say, without all you guys, keep liking, sharing and doing what you're doing, and keep continuing to do that. Tell all your fishing buddies we wouldn't keep continuing to grow as we are. So on that note, guys, this session's ended. Shame that we haven't got more than one fish for the actual vlog, but it was nice to be out, and it was actually nice to get on somewhere that wasn't rammed and we weren't waiting for a peg. So until next time, guys, stay tuned. Don't forget, guys, to, as well as the page, the YouTube channel is up as well. Just simply search Brummie Carpers and we'll come straight up. So see you next time, guys, in the next vlog.
Be good, everybody. Stay safe.